Hey guys, back in the workshop with the KX450 ADB long-termer. I've been doing some riding, time for an oil change. I change the oil every 5 hours of use on the KX. Every 5 hours I change the oil, I change the oil filter, and I clean the screen in the left-hand side of the engine. So I do that religiously every 5 hours, just so I know my engine's always got good oil in it and I'm not gonna have any problems. Our friends at AMX Superstore have sent us some Penrite. It's 100% fully synthetic, 10W40. It's a Australian owned oil company that carries a lot of weight with me. I like to use companies that are Australian owned, sort of put back into our own industry. This oil, it's a 2.5 litre bottle, so I'll get 2.5 oil changes out of this. Comes with a little funnel for pouring, and along with the oil, they've also sent us a Ryco oil filter. Now these things are made to exceed the same standard as the OEM oil filter. They have the same filtration properties. They're a paper filter. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the bike. Now, one thing I want to show everyone is the correct way to fit these oil filters. Now I've seen several people put them in backwards, which stops oil getting to the head, and it seizes the cams in the engine, does all kinds of damage to the motor, and you're up for a couple of $1,000s worth of engine rebuilding. So one side of the oil filter has a rubber seal, the other side doesn't, okay? Now the cap has a spring. The spring sits in the side without the rubber seal. The rubber seal goes into the motor and the cap holds it in. So it's very important for the rubber seal to go into the motor and seal over the little oil hole in the engine, okay? If that's done incorrectly, then that will cause catastrophic damage to your engine. All right, so we slide that in. Now the O-ring on these covers can be quite tight, so you push and twist back and forth, gets them into place. Now hold some pressure on there, get one screw in, do it up finger tight. Now these are a plastic cover with little steel inserts. So these are only supposed to be nipped up. If you crank off of these, you will distort the plastic cover. So we just nip them. Just like that. Don't go using your gorilla grip trying to turn the heads off those. Otherwise you're just gonna wreck the plastic cover and it's gonna leak oil. Sun plug with a brand new aluminium washer. We're gonna fit that back in. Now I've already cleaned the screen on the other side. I recommend doing that with every oil change. Again, your sun plug's only to be nipped up. Okay, if you go cranking off these too much, you will strip the thread in the engine. Take a rag and just wipe off any excess oil. Now I've measured out my quantity of oil here. I'm gonna go straight in. We nip that up and we're done. So that's an oil change done. Ryco oil filter, Penrite 10W40, fully synthetic oil. We're ready to go for a ride. Now this stuff is available through the AMX Superstores, both in-store and online at amxsuperstores.com.au. So check it out, we recommend this stuff. We've been having no problems with it. We've done a few oil changes now with the Penrite oil, and our clutches have been great. Gear shifts are smooth. It's been awesome, so check it out.